Hello. Okay, part two. And that was a knock on the window in the door. And so um very welcome. A very welcome knock on the window and door. So I didn't answer the door, so he knocked on the window. So yeah, that was I needed that visit. So that was good. Okay. All right. So back to reading two. So we are going to go back to look at all right, we're using the light seers. Okay. Now, the question was, what is the message for? This keeps changing the lighting, and I don't know why. But anyway, so it just got very yellowy again. I don't know. All right. Anyway, so what is the message for the collective in regard to that card about and the message about what you should do for this message you receive and the letter? That was it. There was something in writing. There was a written letter, a written communication. Oh, and how funny. I had a communication of a different type, but didn't come in the form of a letter, but how nice. All right, so let's see, what have we got here? What do we got here? These just came out in just like a little drop, but it felt significant, so I'm taking it. All right. Okay. So we have related to this communication. What does a collective, if part one is your reading, what is the message for the collective in regard to the written communication? The first one we already know about. It's that word of mouth, kind of grapevine, by a very deceptive energy, a very deceptive person. So what about the written one at the end of that reading? And if you guys are wondering, why don't I just edit these two and put them together and make one video? Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how to do that. I haven't done that yet, so I will try and practice, but usually it's just one shot all the way through. Hence part two. Okay, so here's what we have. We have Nine of Wands. So I'm hearing someone is waiting for your response to this communication. And then King of Wands. There's a lot of strength involved with this. And look at the lion in the background. Okay, so Nine of Wands and then the King of Wands. So someone is watching and waiting for your response based on this written communication. Okay? And this king is very patient, but very pointed in, very directed in focus. It has an odd feeling to it. Okay. And then we have the Two of Swords. Now, in this case, we've got two crows or two ravens that are in this person's hair, and she's blindfolded, so she's kind of crossing herself. Normally, the Two of Swords, it's sort of like you cross them in, or in the Rider-Waite traditional tarot, they're crossed in front of the chest because there is a feeling or a need to protect either your energy or yourself because you're not seeing clearly and you're not seeing everything you need to see because there's a blindfold in all of them. And that might be why I have uncertain feelings about this particular King of Wands who's waiting and watching after sending out this written message, which could be in the form of a letter, a text, it doesn't matter what it is. I feel like this is, I don't feel like this is the person who's waiting on your response to their communication. I feel like this is someone in the collective who's like, I don't even know what to do with this. Okay, and then the last card, the Star. And the Star is a wonderfully positive card. And I'm also hearing that when you turn it over to spirit and your intuition knows the truth. Your intuitive understanding of things is accurate. So follow your intuition. You don't have to have your human visual eyes to see what's going on, because if you follow your intuition, you can unblock yourself and the blindfold will come off. You are going to see with truth and clarity, and you're going to see with a lot of truth and clarity for the first time in a long time. Okay, so what is the outcome here? So what is the outcome of this? What is the outcome of this communication for whomever this is in the collective who is going to use their intuition and see energetically and through the eyes of their spiritual connection to things and all that is? So with that written communication where you've got a King of Wands, which, you know, don't get tripped up on the gender, it doesn't really matter. You've got what is going on with that? Something feels unsettled about it. I just keep getting that king is still watching to see how you're going to react or how you're going to respond. Well, we know that because that we've already heard that, or I've already heard that and communicated. So what is going on? What is going on? Okay. For the person in the collective who is trusting his or her intuition, what does that person need to know about the situation and about, I know the question, what does that person need to know about that King of Wands? I'm getting a massive deja vu. I feel like I've had this, yeah, I feel like I had this is the craziest thing. Talk about time warp, loopy, weird stuff. I feel like I've dreamt this reading. That's what it feels like to me. So it could mean that something is going to be, you're going to be revisiting a situation, or you're going to feel like deja vu, or maybe this is deja vu for me. So what does the person in the collective need to know about that King of Wands? Okay. So we've got, well, that's not the order that came out in. It kind of is the order. Yeah, it is the order. Okay. Let me get these in the order that they came out in. All right. All right. So we've got Page of Swords. I just heard Novice. So the Wheel. And I also just heard Karmic Justice. King of Swords. The King of Swords in this instance is someone who, and again, all of this was about what does the person in the collective need to know about that King of Wands who's waiting for a response to the communication. So in this instance, this is another king card to describe that person. It's someone who's very smart, but can be a little biting and manipulative, but also this is a kind of king that knows the answer before asking the question, because this king doesn't like to be wrong or proven wrong. In this instance, you are the wild card. So we'll see. Okay, and then we have the High Priestess. So there may be a little bit of a manipulation going on. And then we have the Nine of Swords. All right, so here's what I'm getting. I feel like this King of Wands is underestimating the person in the collective. I feel like this King of Wands is wrapping up a karmic cycle that they've been dealing with for a long time, and they're sending you communication. And it's kind of an arrogant king. I feel like there's a certain level of arrogance because there's a certain amount of arrogance and manipulation involved. But I feel like in the end, with the Nine of Swords, I think this is the one instance where this king does not thinks they know the answer before asking the question. But I think this time, king might get a surprise. You're going to hold your own, and you're going to stand your ground. So let's look at it from the perspective of what are the truest intentions. Oh, let me get all these cards just kind of everywhere. All right, using the same deck, one last question. What is for the person in the collective, so that you know kind of what you're dealing with, what is the intention toward the person in the collective? What is the intention of this King of Wands / King of Swords? What is the intention of this king toward you? Not good at backing down. Okay. I've got, yeah, I just heard they're not good at backing down, and they're not good at losing. Nothing to be worried about. I mean, but we've got 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, and Ace of Cups. So this person feels like this should work out, will work out. And now this could be a community, it could more than one person. So this could be a community, it could be a family member, it could be an ex of whatever kind. It could be a spouse. It could be, or not a spouse, but an ex-spouse. It could be friendships. I don't really feel like it's business or work related. I do feel like it would be, if there's more than one involved, then I do feel like it would be maybe a community of people or a small group of friends. So I feel like we're going to talk about this person as though it's a single person, though, but it could be like a small group. I feel like they are certain of themselves, and that they can, and they are watching from a distance, they are watching, but I feel like that they also are certain. That one keeps jutting out. Okay, they're certain that it will work out, but now they're starting to have a little bit of fear. They're starting to have a little bit of doubt, because they're kind of like, okay, things haven't played out the way they thought they would. All right, and what do we have here? Woo, okay. Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups. So I think for the first time with this 5 of Swords, they're starting to realize might not get the answer they were so sure of, because why would a Queen of Cups take what a Page is offering? This is someone who's established. This is someone who knows who they are, their value, their worth. This is someone who's kind of playing games. Yeah, that's someone who's kind of playing games, and a queen would not entertain a page. A queen deserves someone of equal status. So, yeah. Oh, let me put the little book in there. Yeah. This deck, I'm going to go ahead and round this out. So, I don't know if that resonates with you, but Monday should be an interesting day all around. Okay. The Shaman's Dream Oracle. This deck I struggle with. It's gorgeous, but I struggle with it just because it doesn't hold the, I don't know, I look at them and I don't know if I just kind of freeze up and I chew. Hi, Meredith. Hi, little baby. My little tiny kitty girl's coming in. All right, and I don't, so, you know, we'll see. We'll see what the message is. What is the message for the collective to round this out? What is the message to round out this reading? Okay. What is the message for the collective to round out this reading? What is the final message for Monday? This one did not jump, but it stayed way far out, and it's the one I'm supposed to take. Huh. Well, I think the opening vibe was correct. Be gentle with yourself because, and it's card 11, I know that has a lot of meaning for a whole lot of people. All right. The card is Deep Quiet. Holy moly. Okay, hold on. That is so weird. Yeah. Okay, I had to hold it because when I was looking at it this way and then I held it up to the camera, I saw the face and the being jump out, and then I hold it this way and I see it again. It's almost kind of creepy. But it's deep, quiet, meditation, and stillness. Tell me that does not like, I don't even like that. See, I just find that creepy, you know? But anyway, I'm going to cover him up because I don't like it. Deep, quiet. Let's say deep, quiet, kindness. I don't know about this deck. Deep, quiet, calmness, stillness. Meditation. Develop your meditative practice if you already have one. Good for you. I suggest today would be the day for meditation. Hi, little baby. Okay. All right, that is it. I have no idea. This is going to take a lot of talking or writing to figure out what I'm going to call these. So part 1 and part 2. And anyway, it's weird how we went from in part 1, it started with 2 different... Hi, Meredith, baby. Oh, you're such a cute girl. Yeah, we started with the very mini political read, which I'm not a political reader, as a channel, you know, and then moved into, it started out with just that gossipy grapevine, somebody trying to chew away and erode your sense of wellness. But then it changed into a literal message instead of the grapevine, people talking. Huh. How interesting. Monday should prove to be an interesting day. I'll say it again. I just did. Okay, everyone. All right. Well, take care. And be gentle with yourself. Have a good day. And I'm also getting, and I'm hearing, because normally I always talk about what day this energy is for. I just heard this one could be at different times for different people. So I know if you ever hear a reader call something a timeless reading, I feel like this one may have a window that is expanded. So this window could actually last for longer than just this Monday. For some of you, if it's your reading, it'll be Monday. But, or Tuesday at the latest. But I do feel like for a whole lot of people, this could fall under that category of the timeless read, just because I feel like there is a much larger window. Wow, this is all very strange. Okay, all right, well, you all take care. I am sending you so much love and gratitude, and thank you. Thank you for being here. If so inclined, please subscribe and like the video or whatever, and if not, that's okay too. I know this one was a little strange. Okay. Oh, and Willow's coming in. All right. I think the kitty cats are ready for some attention too now. All right, thank you so much, and we will talk soon, okay? Take care of yourselves.